happy to be joined here today by owner of Downstream Coaching, Haley Ewell. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, now Downstream Coaching focuses on energy and healing. Can you tell me a little bit more about who you are and the services that you offer?
I have a background in mental health and addictions. I also work in disability supports. And a few years ago, I just wanted something a little bit more. So I actually went and I finished my life coaching. And then I kind of sat on that for a year and I wasn't really sure, I was looking for my niche. I wasn't really sure. I didn't want to dive into it. I think it took me a year to make the logo for my business. And I ended up getting into like energy work and um, all kind of the more spiritual realm of things. And that to me just kind of went hand in hand with my coaching and it just kind of took off from there. So I've been doing, working out my business for about a year and a half now, or maybe 2 years. Can't really keep track, but yeah. So um, the focus is kind of on people. I always say I want people to heal things and feel things. So that's kind of my background and where I'm kind of coming from there.
That's wonderful. And it sounds like you really took your time to flush out all the ideas that you wanted and to make sure that this company looked the way that you wanted it to. Now, taking place on February 22nd, you have an event called Your 10th Birthday Inner Child Healing Workshop. What is this event and what was the inspiration behind it?
Absolutely. I think almost every one of us has inner child wounds, whether we like to admit it or not. I don't really, there was nothing really traumatic in my childhood, but I definitely carried those wounds into adulthood. I've done a lot of work on myself over the years and just kind of getting back to that playfulness of childhood and healing. And I grew up with a chronically ill mom, so I felt a lot of abandonment as a child, by no fault of their own. It was just a wound that developed for me, and so I really wanted to bring something. Or I had the idea to do the birthday party just to kind of help people reconnect with nurturing and healing the emotional wounds, as well as releasing any suppressed emotions they might be carrying from those experiences of childhood.
That sounds amazing. I think as adults, we forget how fun it was to be a kid. So, an event like this is a great reminder to just let loose and have some fun. Now, at the event, what can attendees expect to do, or what kind of activities will there be?
There's no kind of like age limit on anything, but I'm thinking like, like remember the early 90s birthday parties? Like we're gonna go all out. We're gonna have cakes. Obviously with the weather, like I can't do anything like bouncy castle or anything outside, but we're gonna be doing games. There's gonna be some dress up. We're gonna do photo wall, and we're also going to do like I'm gonna lead people through like a guided meditation, just helping them connect again and heal those wounds. We'll do a bit of reflection, but in addition to just like having fun and connecting with the playfulness and the joy and creativity, like we'll make some bracelets, that sort of thing. But in addition to that, though, I want people to leave with tools that they can do to help themselves when triggers come up, because our early experiences can really leave deep imprints on our adult behavior, and our relationships and our self worth. So I really want people to be able to not only have a fun time where they feel safe, they feel like they can just express themselves, be a kid again, but also leave with tools to help themselves move forward in their future with healing these wounds.
That sounds like it's going to be an absolute blast and a great way to celebrate your inner child. Now, finally, where are tickets available and when/where is it taking place?
The event is in person. It's going to be held in Maidstone at my office. So it's 202 Main Street in Maidstone. We are on Alberta time as well, even though we're in Saskatchewan. So the event starts at 1 p.m. and ends at 4 p.m. So it's a 3 hour event. There's going to be lots to do, lots of time to do those things as well. Tickets are on Eventbrite. So if you have the Eventbrite app, you can search your 10th birthday. You can also find me on Facebook under Downstream Coaching or Instagram at Downstream Coaching. And the events are listed also on Facebook. I've been sharing them on, what's happening Lloyd and what's happening Maidstone. So you can click the links in the event to get your tickets, or just if you're having trouble, just reach out to me on Facebook at Downstream Coaching.
Wonderful. This sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun and a great way to reconnect with your inner child. So that's amazing. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I wish you the best of luck for this event.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.